Okay, this is a video I have been intending to do for a long time, and I have not got around to doing it for various reasons. But at any rate, here I am. So this video is how to start losing weight and how to succeed at losing weight. I believe very firmly in the things I'm going to talk about here, and if you disagree, that's completely your prerogative. I'm not going to get into philosophical debates with people. This is what I believe, this is how I've done it. And this is how, talking to numerous people, they've done it. Whether they think the exact same way I do or not is irrelevant. This is how they've lost weight as well. So, this is not a calorie plan. This is not an eating plan or an exercise plan. That can be found in my other video, How I Lose Weight plus Food Tips, which this will be a response to. The most frequent question I get on YouTube is, how tall are you? I'm 5 foot 8.5 inches tall, okay? Second question is, how do I lose weight? Clearly, this is something that will be asked of me because I have lost weight. I am losing weight. I'm quite positive about the experience. And people who are looking to lose weight as well see my videos and want to know, what am I doing? So instead of talking about a big plan for how to lose weight, I'm going to talk about mindset. And I'm going to talk about some things that are very key to your success. The stuff I'm talking about has application to every part of your life. In fact, this whole thing I'm going to talk about is how I approach everything I do in my life. But we're going to talk about weight loss here because that's what I'm on YouTube for, and that's what most of the questions pertain to. So first things first, Mandy, Choosing to Lose, made a video called There Is No Try, which I participated in, and all the links will be over here. The video was about how try doesn't exist. There is no try. There is only doing and not doing. Try leaves the option for failure. Then Zerpal Moon made a video /rant/ commentary on how fail should not be in our vocabulary. There is no fail. Because failure does not exist. If you do, and you do not get the outcome you expected, you've still learned something. You've still grown in some way. You have achieved something. Whether it was what you wanted or not is irrelevant. You've achieved something. So if there is no try, and there is no fail, what is there? There is the present. This is how I live my life, and I'm going to try and show you what I mean through the things I'm going to say. There is only the present. The past does not exist. The future is an illusion. All that there is now. If the past existed, somewhere around here would be a 5-year-old version of yourself running around, and an 8-year-old version. But no, the past only exists in our brains, how we remember it. The past is also incredibly subjective. The future is a projection of our minds. It is not real. The future is now, and now, and now, and now. But the future that we project with our brains is not in existence. We have the ability to contemplate the future, to assume what will happen, and based on pattern recognition, we can usually gather information and make a projection for the future that can be really accurate. But we don't know the future, and the future does not exist. All that exists is now. So if there is no fail, and there is no try, all you can do is something right now to lose weight. And later, when the future is now, you have to be doing something to lose weight. And now, and now, and now. All that matters is what you're doing now. There's no need to worry, and I know this is hard, but there's absolutely no reason to worry about what happened yesterday, what happened this morning. You ate an entire chocolate cake? Man, that sucks. Oh well. That is the past. What can you do now to not do that again? You want to work out. Why don't you go work out now? That doesn't work? Okay, why don't you go work out tomorrow morning? That doesn't work? What about tomorrow afternoon? Make a plan and do it when it comes. Do it now. Do the plan now so that when the time comes, the plan is doing, not just the plan. Personally, I can spend months planning my life, but only when I start doing something about it does anything happen, clearly. So, the word fail doesn't exist, but I want to talk about the past and about experiences. People are always telling me, I'm so successful. How did I do it? Not just in weight loss, but just in life. How did I get to where I am? How did I get to be 23 working at home doing all this stuff, feeling this passion for life, doing what I love? The way I did it is by doing and not succeeding. Or as we say commonly, I failed. For every success I've had, there's been 10 to 100 failures behind it. And it takes a lot of courage and a lot of energy to fail so many times. And I'm using the terminology fail just because we understand it. But basically, I did something and I did not get the outcome I expected. And rather than going, well, fuck, I guess I just can't do this, I did it again. And I did it again, and I did it again, and eventually I succeeded with the outcome I wanted. Sometimes I didn't succeed, ever, and I walked away and went on and did something else. And that's also a learning experience. But anyway, my point is, if you do not succeed entirely at weight loss immediately, there's no reason to be discouraged. As Zirpel said, you've made progress, you've learned something, and now it's time to do something with that knowledge. The only way people stay stagnant is by learning something and doing nothing with that learning. You drive in traffic, you get hit by a car, you learn to look both ways before you cross through the unmarked intersection. That's learning experience. But if you never do anything with that knowledge, and you just keep driving through unmarked intersections without looking both ways, you'll probably get hit again. So to grow, we have to learn. So when you start your weight loss journey and you fuck up, you can't go, oh fuck, I've screwed everything up, I'm just going to quit. There's no point in that. Because then you're being stagnant. And you don't want to be stagnant. You want to be moving. You want to be going forward. You want to be progressing and growing. That's what it's all about. So where do you go from here? How do you start losing weight? Now that you're armed with this knowledge, now that you understand how your brain works, what your patterns are, what your tendencies are to lead you to non-success, how can you mold that to go to success? God, I sound like a motivational speaker. I'm sorry. But really, how can you? The first thing you need to do is forgive yourself. This is huge. You must forgive yourself for becoming overweight. Whether you are 10 pounds overweight and you just don't like that extra little teeny bit, or 200 pounds overweight and you can hardly walk, or you're completely depressed, you have to forgive yourself. This may take you years, it may take you a couple of days, it may take you only a couple hours to come to terms with it, but then years to get through it, but you must forgive yourself. You must accept that I am okay. Even though this has happened and I'm not happy, it's okay, because we're getting better now. This is how I worked through my debt. Every morning I looked at myself in the mirror and said, man, you really fucked up. You got yourself so deep in debt that you have absolutely no money to spend, and it's going to be this way for a long time, and it's going to be shitty. But you know what? It's okay, because it's getting better now. And yes, I said this sort of thing to myself every morning in the mirror. Second, once you've decided you're going to start forgiving yourself, because it may take a while, you need to realize that you got here, you got to a state of being overweight through a series of small decisions that you made over a long period of time. You did not eat 3 pizzas in one day and gain 100 pounds. It didn't happen that way. You started eating when you were a kid. You developed weird neuroses around food. You developed different habits of loving yourself through food, and now you are overweight. And it's going to take a series of small changes to get off the weight as well. So I encourage you to start with something really small. What would seem incredibly easy? Would it be cutting out 1 soda a week? How about going for 1 walk a week? How about deciding that you're going to take the stairs instead of the elevator? Make one decision that seems laughably easy that you could do, and do that. Don't think about it, don't try, do it. And when that seems so easy, you feel dumb doing it, you feel like this is so easy, then you will want to do something harder. And that wanting will lead you to doing more and more and more until you're doing everything you can do to lose weight. Good luck. Send me questions. There'll probably be a second video, an amendment to this one at some point. Please, be well.